it.
Okay friends, so today is finally the day where we show y'all how we're setting up our rainwater catchment system on our rabbit colony. This rainwater catchment we have had kind of done like 50%, 60%-ish for a while. And it's been enough to water our rabbits, our goats, our chickens, do laundry, stuff like that. It's been working fairly well. But today we're actually going to finish it out so we have more rainwater storage and we can use it for more things.
Wow, here. Is he here? Ow! It's right.
So behind me I have the 55-gallon pickle barrels. No, maybe it was 45-gallon. It's one of those gallons pickle barrels that we picked up in a previous video. Kenneth has went through and cut a 2-inch hole in the top of each of these barrels. These barrels are really cool because you can unscrew them, and the top is a 2-part system, kind of like a canning jar lid. So it has the flat piece that goes down, and then it's got a ring that goes around it, so you can, it's separate. It's pretty cool. So he took and drilled a 2-inch hole into the flat piece, and that's what he's setting the pipe down into. We do have to add some netting to keep mosquitoes out. He hasn't done that yet, but he's getting there. We have gutters on each side of our rabbit colony that drain off into this back end. And then we're gonna have all 4 barrels set up back here where they will be connected together. Once they fill up, or if the rain's coming too fast, they can fill into the middle barrels as well. And each and every one of them has a spigot on them where we can get water out of them. I don't know what the goats are doing over there, so we're just going to ignore that noise. I don't know. I think she's scratching herself on the house. Dolly, honey, that's not a scratching post. But we have all 4 of our rainwater barrels that are going to be set up. I have went through and cleaned all of them, so if you can see where my shirt's wet, I was like head first cleaning the barrels. It's a hot mess. This black thing y'all see behind me is shade cloth to help keep the rabbits cool in our heat of summer. I will be doing an entire video on the colony setup and the shade cloth and how I think it works. So wait for that to come out sometime soonish. It'll be out, I promise. And I'll try to link it down below once I put it out if I can remember to. So just bear with me. Just look for that video. It'll be coming out on ways to keep your rabbits cool in the summer. So Kenneth has measured the openings between each barrel so he knew how much PVC pipe to cut that would fit between the 2 T's, and he is just linking them all together right now. So this is what it will look like where each one is connected together. Check out how big the babies are getting. They're like 5 weeks old now. This is why Declan is their favorite, because he feeds them all kinds of little treats through the fence.
It's so funny. And talk.
So we had to run to Lowe's today to get a few more pieces of pipe, some 90 angle 3-inch pipe. Okay, some elbows. Kenneth says 90-degree elbows that were 3 inches. We're missing 2 of them because he changed his plans once he got to putting it together, and so we needed extra. But we are almost done. So while we wait on him to cut the pipe and get this finished up, I'm just going to show you what we have going on. So this is actually a leaf catcher for gutters. This is what this is made for. It is made for downspouts. It shoots the leaves out here and the water can continue to flow. That flows into this, which downsizes it to 3 inches. This may be 4 inches to 3 inches. There is a pipe between them so that we can connect them. And this is a 90-degree 3-inch elbow. That's connected to a 3-inch pipe. The size, the length you're cutting your pipes will depend on how far apart you need it from your gutter to your barrels. That 3-inch pipe goes into another 90-degree elbow and into another 3-inch pipe, which goes into a T that is 3 inches with a 2-inch side. And there is a 2-inch PVC pipe in here that drains down into the barrel. This lid right here unscrews. These are pickle barrels, so that we can put mosquito netting in there, screw the lid back on. That way the mosquito netting sits below the lid and all the water has to pass through the mosquito netting to get into the barrel. So that 3-inch T-piece connects to a 3-inch pipe that is cut to length to be able to fit to the next water barrel here, which has another same setup T-piece that goes down to a 2-inch pipe in there. It will have mosquito netting under the rim inside of the barrel. We repeat the same series, cut to length 3-inch pipe, T-piece to 2-inch pipe inside the barrel. So basically as the rain falls on the roof, it will come down the gutters on each side and into the pipes on each side. And then from there, it will go through the centers. More than likely, it will fill up the first buckets on each side first, but some will continue to flow over, and then it has the middle buckets to continue flowing into as well. What's your question?
Replate the elbow.
Piece of nut. I didn't say anything.
Just about dead.
That's what that is. A Flex Grate downspout filter.
Come from Lowe's. What they're made for is they're made to put at the end of the downspout. When your tube comes down, it goes on the end of it. So when all the trash and stuff comes through, it washes out. hope I got that right. If I find out. I'm sure I did, cause yeah, it looks about right.
So it is made to come apart. It's not glued at this black piece, and it's not glued to the barrels. So you can take the whole white PVC pipe up in one section. So that is how we'll be able to clean them every year. Take it off. Well, there you have it. It is finally done. All of them have spigots on them, so each one can individually be drained of water and used for whatever purposes. So guys, we have this rainwater catchment system on our rabbit colony, but this would work on anything that has a roof. So if you've got like a tool shed, if you've got any other kind of like animal housing or anything that you need to catch water for that animal out in the field. Think if you have sheds and lean-tos out in your pastures for your animals to get under, if you set something like this up there, then you will have water readily available in the pastures to give them as you rotate them and stuff. That is our plan as we continue to expand back on our property. Everywhere that we have a roof, we will have a type of rainwater catchment system. We have to get more barrels and stuff to set one up on our RV, and that one's gonna have to be a little different because the downspouts are so high up off the ground compared to these. We're gonna have to mess around with that one a little bit. So this has been our main primary rainwater catchment. We just haven't had it all the way put together. We haven't had it all glued together. So we finally got it all put together the way we wanted it to be, and we are super excited with it. Now, like I said, we've already been using this rainwater catchment system and used the water out of it. It waters all of our livestock. It does our laundry. It is so handy. And I highly recommend that everybody who has a homestead have something like this, because you never know what's going to happen in the future where you may not have water, even if you have city water, or you have a well. What if your well runs dry, your well pump breaks, something like that. You can have a backup water system available. And all you need is a roof to put it on. Now the cost for this whole system was, we paid $40 for each of the pickle barrels. We did this because they are pickle barrels. They say on the side of them that they are pickle barrels. So I could guarantee what was in them and that it would be safe for my family to use as rainwater for us to drink and for our animals to drink. On top of that, the rest of the cost would be the gutters that we put on the rabbit colony and then the PVC piping that we use. And that's going to vary depending on where you buy it and the cost around you. We bought all of the gutters, the downspouts, the PVC piping, the glue for that. All of that is from Lowe's. The pickle barrels are from somebody off of Facebook Marketplace. So look around, you may have those. The spigots, the black bulkheads on them, we found those at Tractor Supply. And then the actual spigot part of them was from Lowe's. Now this is conveniently located to our rabbits, so we can obviously fill their water or water them right here. Our rabbit tractors, our goats rotate, our chicken tractors rotate. But this is a pretty good location for the RV and the rabbit colony. Are you excited to finally have it finished and not just like halfway done, make do like we've done for months now? I'll be excited when the rainstorms comes this week to see how much more we can fill it. Because y'all, if we get a good rainstorm, we can easily fill up all of these buckets. You would be surprised how much you can get off of one roof. It is crazy. Anyways, friends, I finally got to video the rainwater catchment system for our rabbit colony that I have been promising for like months. So I hope y'all are as excited to see the video as I was to finally be able to film it and have a chance to complete this homestead project. It is finally another homestead project knocked off the list. Little bit by little bit, we are getting there to being a fully self-sufficient off-grid homestead. We are off-grid, but we're not fully self-sufficient yet. Almost. We're getting there. But anyways, for now, bye friends.
Bye. Adios. Hasta la vista, baby.
Bye friends.